The Bills win Super Bowl 62. The Bills open at Highmark Stadium in the year of the 2026 NFL season. The amount of time when the Bills open their stadium to the time that they win the Super Bowl in February of 2028 would be 1 year and 5 months later from the time that they open their new stadium. 74 weeks. Josh Allen. Josh Allen is Joshua by itself is Gematria 74. So Josh Allen, the thing about him is his life path numerology is very clear what it represents when the Bills are going to win their next championship. He is born on May the 21st, which 21 is 3, 1996 is 25, 25 is 7. Josh Allen is a 15-6 life path numerology. He's going to win the championship in the Bills' 6th Super Bowl appearance. So Josh Allen's not winning the Super Bowl this year. He will not beat Dallas Cowboys. Everyone can be taken for a ride by the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. When the Bills win the Super Bowl, they're going to be 1-5 in the Super Bowl. Because he's 15-6 life path numerology. The Bills in prior years lost Super Bowls over at Tampa. Their most heartbreaking loss, a missed field goal. They were winning at Atlanta 13-6. The Cowboys scored 24 straight points. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is 15. Tampa is 15. The Bills lost those two Super Bowls. When the Bills win the Super Bowl, they will be 1-5 in the Super Bowl. The new stadium is named Highmark Stadium. That is who has the naming rights to the Bills' new stadium. In Gematria, it is Highmark Stadium. That's 162. The Bills' last championship at San Diego, California in the 1965 AFL championship game over at the Balboa Stadium in San Diego. The amount of time from that game on December 26th of 1965 to the next scripted Bills championship is just over 62 years. I should mean the right day is going to be from the time that the Pegulas became owners. September 9th of, I think the right day is October. October the 8th, they were voted as the owners. The amount of time from when Pegula became owner, actually that was September the 9th. That was September the 9th. Let me explain why. So, his time with the Buffalo Bills, they had placed the winning bid at that time. The amount of time from the winning bid to the Super Bowl would be the 162nd month later. Highmark Stadium, 162 months from the winning bid for the Pegulas to be owners to the Bills championship in a new stadium for their first championship since at San Diego, California. That's what that's all about right there. New Highmark, the new Highmark Stadium is a 62,000 seat stadium. They're going to win the championship in the year of Super Bowl 62. It cost $13.5 billion to finance the stadium. 13 years. 5 months later, the Bills win the Super Bowl. They lost to the 135th pick, Dak Prescott in Super Bowl 58. The Cowboys is Gematria 135. They've lost prior Super Bowls to the Cowboys even before this year. The cost, the month duration, the year of Super Bowl 62. Orchard Park is where the stadium is built. Orchard Park is Gematria of 98. It'd be, the amount of time from the draft, not the draft, but the playoff game. Josh Allen's first playoff win over the Ravens. I think it was the playoff debut against the Texans. in 2020. 98 months after that time, uh, the new stadium at Orchard Park, New York, to the Bills' next championship. Now, New Highmark, the sponsor, the naming rights, who holds the naming rights to the stadium, Highmark was founded in 1977. Would be, 50 years later, the Bills win the Super Bowl from the time that this company was founded in 1977 to 2027. Firebaugh, where Josh Allen's born at, Firebaugh 50. This company was founded at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is Gematria 50. The Bills win the Super Bowl 50 years later. What about Terry's company? He founded his natural gas company in 1983. He wins the Super Bowl 44 years later from the time that he founded that company. Champions 44, 43 prior years. Lost the Super Bowl at Las Vegas, Nevada to the Cowboys. Las Vegas, Nevada is Gematria of 43. At that point in time, the Bills will win the Super Bowl. Ralph Wilson, the prior owner of the Bills, died on March 27. March 27 was also the day of Pegulas' birth. Interesting. The amount of time from Wilson's death to the time that the Bills win the Super Bowl, well, over 13 years later. I mean, Dallas, they lost Super Bowls to Dallas, having Gematria 13. Bottom line, the Bills are going to win Super Bowl 62 after opening the new stadium. They'll be 1-5 in Super Bowls. They're going to lose the upcoming Super Bowl. There'll be disappointments in the playoffs in these next few years after that, too.